20 seconds behind, everyone. Welcome to this week's speed challenge. It's a really exciting one this week, and we've got Kim. Hi, Kim.
Hello, welcome.
And Fabian. Hi, Fabian.
Nice to be here.
Great to see you. I'll get you to introduce yourselves in a minute. I just want to double check. Yeah, we're live. Cool. Hi, everyone. So I'll just explain the rules of this, and then we're going to have brief introductions, and then we'll crack on. Rules of the game. Here we go. So you're going to have 30 minutes to recreate a website that I'm about to show everyone. Kim and Fabian haven't seen the site at all yet this week. When everyone sees it, they're going to see it, which is quite exciting. I have uploaded images to these sites for them, so the assets are there. And I have also created the navigation for you. So I've built that navigation because you are both using a block theme today, and you'll be using the block editor to build out this site. So I've done a little bit of pre-work. We're getting some encouragement already. We've got 34 people watching live, so that's exciting. And after the 30 minutes, I might run a poll halfway through where everyone can vote on who they think's doing the best job. But first, let's start with some introductions. Kim, I'm going to ask you to say three things: who you are, what tools you're going to be using today for your build, and also, out of 10, your levels of confidence.
Oh, goodness. I'm Kim Coleman. I am a developer and founder of Paid Memberships Pro, a WordPress plugin for membership sites. I'm going to be using the block editor, Gutenberg, the 2024 theme, I think, unless I see the preview site and want to swap it quick. Yeah. And I feel like I'm a 7.
Wow.
Definitely confident. I use the block editor a lot with work, and I build a lot of quick demo sites like this for my live events. So I feel pretty confident.
Okay. Yeah, I have to say we had a pre-meet with both Kim and Fabian this week, and their levels of confidence were out of this world. So, the expectations were really high. Right, Fabian.
Yeah, nice to be here. My name is Fabian. I'm an associate director of editorial engineering over at 10up. Also, mainly spend my time as a developer and using the same tech stack, core WordPress. I will install the Gutenberg plugin just because it has a few more tools in it, but besides that, same tech stack. And as far as confidence level goes, it was higher before I saw all the tweets where Kimberly was preparing with all the various tools and websites and all of that. So maybe I'll go with a 6 for this.
Really?
Aw, I'm sorry.
We got some people coming in. So Brian, hi Brian, good to see you here. Brian was on the contest last week, did a great job. Rita. So Fabian, you got Rita here. She's backing you, which is exciting. We got Patricia coming in the house. Hi, Patricia. Lovely to see you here. We got a lot of people, and this is Kim's squad. Here we go.
Thank y'all.
Thank you all for coming. Right. Would you like to see the site?
Yes, please.
Here we go. So let me bring it up on the screen. 3. And what happens, I'm going to show you the site. I'm going to show you the site, and then we're going to have 5 minutes. You're going to have 5 minutes to talk about how you're going to plan to build this. Here we go. Here's the site. 3, 2, 1. Let's remove me. chunk of it in the time. Okay.
Are you going to show us yours? Not yet.
Not yet. No. It was pretty good. It was pretty good though.
Okay.
But I obviously didn't do all of it. So let's start the clock. You've got 5 minutes to plan. I'm going to ask you what's your approach going to be, Fabian? What are you thinking?
I'm trying to wrap my head around whether there's any way to get that changing color of the navigation, but I don't think I'll try to do that in the time, at least not until I have more confidence in the rest of the site.
Yeah. But everything else looking all right?
Yeah, I think I should have paid closer attention to your couple of videos about the glassmorphism last week and the slider a couple of weeks ago, but
Yeah.
need to remember the tools you suggested, but have some ideas.
Yeah. Cool. Kim?
Yeah, I think a lot of the people start at the header and then go down. So I might start, I don't know if it would make it weird to watch from, but I wonder if I might start not in order
Wow. Okay.
to get some of the stuff in place first. I think I work more as like wireframe and then add design to it. And when I watched last week, I felt like they were like designing as they went.
Yeah. Okay.
But I almost want to like storyboard it.
Yeah. I guess the risk to that approach is you end up with nothing.
Yeah, no, that's for sure.
Yeah. I like the approach.
Before the time starts, do you happen to have the link of the site?
Yes.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. I will put it in the. Where do you want it?
I think
Well,
I can see the YouTube chat or the chat here. Or
Here we go. So for everyone, it's in the chat, right there. Brian's saying you lost audio when everyone was off screen. That's interesting. Thank you, Brian. I'll keep you all on screen. And I am going to post the link to this. I set this up as an InstaWP template, so if people want to have a go at this, I'm going to post it after post-show, though, I think, rather so people can see where we're going. Hey, Dave. Good to see you here. Okay. Are you ready? Just count you down. So you're going to have half an hour. Let's start the clock. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's build.
Okay.
So let's add your screens to the screen.
And over here. All right.
I've got a great question from
Oh,
Andy.
really?
Are you using WordPress? Yep, Andy, they are using WordPress.
Yep.
They're both using core WordPress. So they've got their names for everyone watching up here. They've got their names
I'm gonna make that sample page.
in the top of the site so you can see who's building. So we're currently highlighting Kim's site up here. So you guys, I'm going to ask you questions, fire questions at you as you go along. Are you
Okay.
planning to build this all in the site editor, or are you going to build out templates and then build pages? What's your strategy?
I'm going to build the header and I'm going to build the page, the homepage in the site, just within the post editor.
Okay.
yeah, starting in the site editor, and then probably moving over to just a general page and having that there.
Okay. There's some action going on. Hey, Max. Good to see you. Max from Berlin is here.
I'm hoping they have their colors named.
Let's get your site side by side so we can see what you're up to.
No, they don't. Here, color. Oh, they have a lot of colors. More colors than you think.
God, you guys are really moving at the pace here.
Oh yeah, the fancy British colors. I remember. I said that. Okay.
The British colours.
The British colors.
Wow.
All right. Is there really any color I'm going to need? I don't know if I'll need that blue. I'll go with the pink and that. Okay, cool. Then we'll go background. We'll change to this. Okay.
Hey, Daryl. Good to See you. Anyone know Daryl? Glad to see we have a 10 up guy here, you say?
All right. We don't mind markup, right?
No, you do what you like. This is so fast. It's incredible.
Maybe are bringing in the Google fonts. Or are you going just what you have?
Last time I just stuck with the fonts because I didn't want to go that far.
A Benta font.
I'm spending way too much time bringing the colors again, but it was helpful to have them there.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try it. All right.
Try and get your
spelled Sabenta? Is it even a... If it's not a Google font, I'm going to bail on my mission.
Yeah, sorry, Max. I'm just trying to get the...
it doesn't look like it.
So you can see you're both moving so fast. I've never seen anyone move so fast. Talk us through what you're doing, Kim.
I'm just checking if I can even download this font for free to use, but it doesn't look like I can. So I'm going to just stick with the serif font that we have in place.
Yeah.
Probably get something close, but you know. And we're going to go a little bolder. Even something more like a Georgia would look.
So we're currently watching Kim's screen as she's building out.
I'm just looking. It looks like all of their typography feels a little tighter.
Wow,
for their headings.
We're really being precise.
Oh, too precise. Then I'll be regretting my life, huh?
No, you're good. You got ages left. So we've only had 4 minutes.
I think I come at things kind of at many directions, so that makes things hard to do. But it's kind of like framework.
So you're still trying to get the right font size. Is that the plan?
I'm just kind of setting up the hierarchy of the fonts that I see in the site. Because I think if I do it within the editor, then when I insert H2s, when I insert H3s, I know that I don't have to readjust them each time.
Okay.
I know that they're kind of handled for me. So like the two I see. Okay.
Yeah, so for those just joining, this is a 30-minute challenge. And you can see a screenshot of what they're trying to build on the left. It's the Epidemic Sound website. And it's just the first, 4 sections. The navigation, we've got a sticky navigation along the top. Then a hero section. Then you can't see it on the screenshot, but there's a video section. And then we've got some icons, and then we've got that pink section at the bottom. That's what they're trying to do in 30 minutes. And they've currently had 6 minutes, 5 minutes. Hey, Kim, that's looking good.
Okay, I like that. Now I'm gonna...
That's looking really good.
Hold on, let me look at this. Stack. I'm gonna just use padding on the right to cheat. Nope, where did I
We're going to switch to Fabian's screen now. So that's Fabian up on the screen, everyone. Let's see what he's up to. Looking pretty good. Tell us what you've done so far, Fabian.
So far, I've just added a couple colors to the global styles, and then moved over to now just bringing in the various text elements and moving into the rough.
So what have you put?
Structure.
What have you put that? Is that a group block? You put that?
Right now, it's a group block with a background image that is one of the newer tools, and using that.
Okay.
It's weird. It's not previewing my pink button color. Hey, what's the matter? Phil, background.
You guys work so fast. This is incredible. I thought this would be good.
Weird. How weird. It's not liking my color.
What's going on?
You know what? This could be a cache of the... Let me see my site. Yeah. Hey, theme. Okay, I'm going to hack it. It's not going to be a button.
Yeah, Andy's got it right. The speed they are moving is incredible. It is incredible. Not that Brian and Mike weren't incredible last week. This is very fast.
Couldn't get my button to like this background color of pink. Nothing likes it.
What's going on?
I'm hitting a hiccup.
Go on.
All right. I have my pink color. in my palette here.
Yeah.
However, when I try to use it I'm going to take over this one and see if that works. I'm trying to use the pink color. It doesn't like me.
Can you just style it? Oh, right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there. Okay, guys. Don't
Okay,
touch
back.
anything. No touching. Okay. Make that a little more bigger.
So I haven't seen any of you approach the navigation yet. You're just building out the page to start with. Is that right?
Oh, is he doing what I'm doing? Oh, I'm not looking
Yeah,
at
it looks
yours.
like it.
Okay.
I mean, you're very looking very good. You're both very similar in terms of progress, I think.
I really made that one weird.
Yeah, Daryl. Daryl says, "Brew. I need Fabian's focus and energy." Well, they've been sleeping all day. This is all they're doing today. So
Yes. We've been very rested. I don't know why that looks.
Tammy's coming in. Hi, Tammy. Great to see you.
Hi, Tammy.
You both rock. I mean, they really do.
Okay, cool.
Mind you, they've still got. You've only had 9 minutes. This is
I'm
great
gonna
stuff.
do 3. I've never done background video. Is that possible with cover blocks?
Yes.
Let's.
Yes.
Oh,
That's the way to
no
go.
hints. No hints.
You asked me.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, the cover block's the way to go for that one.
GoPro. I'm guessing they were GoPro. Cool.
Cool. There we go.
Very nice. We want no overlay. There we go. One thing I didn't see them doing a lot last time was like using how block transforms, and now I just went ahead and did it.
What
And I
didn't
didn't
use
do
it?
it either.
Yeah.
I didn't use the transforms.
Well, it's when the pressure's on.
Yeah, you just lose all of your good.
Good intentions. But you've been practicing, right, all week?
Oh yeah. And that little thing on top. I don't know how I'm going to do that. Let's see.
You're approaching the 20-minute mark, as in you've had 10 minutes, so you're doing great. I think it's interesting you're both not doing the sticky nav yet, which is you're both taking exactly the same approach.
Yeah, we learned from last week.
Aaron's come in, or Aaron.
This.
How is Kimberly so happy while she builds websites?
Oh, I'm right at this. You gotta. It's like baking. If you don't do it with love, you're not gonna. It's gonna fail your cookies.
Yeah, Fabian is very.
You have that little thumbnail thing. Oh, maybe we just won't do that. We'll just do a little. We'll just do this.
Yeah, Andy, this is inspiring to get better at WordPress for us all, I think. By the way, if you do want to enter this, you can. We do have a bit of a backlog, and I will be announcing the next competition at the end of the show. We've got another great lineup coming up. Not next week, but in 2 weeks' time.
I think the faster we go, the more we have to do. So, Fabian, slow down. They're gonna make us do the whole page, and then.
I really want the sticky. You got ages. I mean, you're going so fast.
All right, this is good enough for now. I'm
This is
framing
next
it
level.
in. Should we see what it looks like? Where am I at? Very nice.
How many?
I gotta get the
Gutenweaver.
title off the page. Here, let's just do it this way. Oh no, I'm on the posts, right?
Right, so where are we? Kim's.
There we go.
Look at that. Hey, that's cool. I missed you doing the video. How did you do those?
I put a group block and it in the cover block because it automatically tries to center it.
Okay.
So I just did a group block with some opacity. It's not blurred. Theirs is blurred, which I don't know. Is that possible?
Yeah, well, you could get some CSS from. I did a video on it this week.
Okay.
Which is, I think it's glass.css.
Okay.
I think it is.
That's what you told us to try to do, and you'd be excited if we did it. And here I didn't do it.
No, I mean what you've done is still kind of cool.
I don't like what happened with these H2.
I would do that. I'd save that till last.
Okay.
Yeah, Kevin, the speed is absolutely frightening. We got a great comment here from Daryl.
Does someone have a great way to get back from like the site editor to the homepage of your site that they like, or do you always reopen that sidebar and then click the like outlink?
Yeah, that's the way I do it, I think.
That's the way you do it. Okay.
It's not ideal. Tammy, have you got an answer to that?
It's a lot of steps.
That's looking great. Daryl's come in and said, please do not show this to my employer, otherwise I'll get fired. You're doing a disservice to lots of people today. Right, how are we going?
Yeah, the main thing that I'm not used to I usually have a starter theme where I've a couple of helpers with the wide and content width, and that is the main thing, kind of getting that right and working with the padding and not having so many of those options in there, and not being able to set the spacing options in ThemeJ or in the site editor and having to go through. So usually I've spent way more time in ThemeJSON itself configuring stuff instead of using just the visual stuff.
You can't negative image something, right? You can't negative place it. I guess that's going to be the background of that group. All right.
Yeah. You can add background images to group blocks now.
Favorite. Oh, you can?
Yeah.
You don't have to use the cover. Oh, okay.
No,
Oh, look,
group blocks now support background images.
Thanks, Gutenberg. Get rid of you. Okay, cool. Actually,
Tammy, that's your answer. I'm not sure what you're answering. Double tabs, keep it open and refresh. Yes, you can.
okay.
Double tabs, keep it open. And, yeah, that is a bit weird.
Double
It'd
tabs.
be nice if there was a more elegant way to get back.
But with the background image, you have to still do like a min height. It doesn't like cover block do like contain and size. Oh, here, contain.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right, you're approaching 15. You're approaching half time. I mean, the amount you've done is kind of incredible.
If you do contain, and you can set left and right. I don't know if I like that as much as the cover block. Let me try a cover block.
Great to see you, James. James Riddit's come in. First time watching. I'm in Ireland. Very impressive all round. It is. Right, guys, just pause there. And can you just give us, I hate to do this to you, but can you just show us each of your pages and where you're at, just so we have a, where are we going to go? Let's do, yeah, Kim, just talk us through where you're at. Sorry, it's only going to take
Sure. Yeah, I just skipped into the content. So I kind of got the first two sections of
cool.
the site in place. That hero image
Yep.
looks terrible right now, but we're going to fix it
Yeah.
with the elements, kind of that offset, which is cool, playing with padding
Yeah.
on your groups, and then some columns with, I didn't edit the text yet. That's going to be a later thing. We're going broad strokes here.
Yeah, it's looking great. Right. Yeah. Okay, Fabian, quickly, just show us your site.
I won't work while you're talking.
Yeah, I feel like we're very similar. Same top section, my padding is a little bit off, and then these ones I've not refined as much.
Yep.
Started to go into the actual grid section here, and that is how far I've gone so far.
Okay, Brian's come up with a solution. If you click on the little computer, what? Okay, if you click on the little computer next to save,
that's
does
two
it have
clicks.
a view
That's
tightly?
nice.
Yes, it does, I think. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. We all have to help each other.
Yeah, great to see you.
Really like.
Right, you've got 13 minutes, 31 seconds left. If you're watching, if you could hit the like button, that would be amazing, because it helps share the word about what we're up to, what they're up to, and they're doing an amazing job. We've got 65 people watching live and only 9 likes. So please, can you hit that like button? Come on. Let's go.
Come on.
Come on. Let's get this. More people need to see this incredible stuff that's going on.
Yeah, I don't like the way that's working.
This is looking good. This Kim is.
At what point do we just revert to CSS, guys?
I'm going to tell you when it's 10 minutes because I think
Okay, that's when we just CSS it up.
well, no, I think 10 minutes is when you get the sticky nav working. I'm worried about the sticky nav because
Okay.
if there's no sticky nav, there's going to be huge disappointment on the internet.
All right.
I don't think. I mean, it won't take you very long.
Wait.
Thank you, Daryl. Like and share it around. Tammy just says never. I'm not sure what that relates to, Tammy, but thank you.
Get rid of you.
12 minutes 15 to go.
Template.
They're not slowing down. If anything, they're quickening.
All right, getting a little closer. That's a little better.
Oh, Tammy's saying reverting to CSS. Never. Quite right.
Never. Okay.
Aaron's saying 30 minutes never went so fast. Well, it's because it's not 30 minutes yet. 20 minutes. 11 minutes 43 to go.
All right, let's go with
Okay, if we click the like button while you're live, do cats get... Yes, they... do the cats get a little treat on video? No, they're not very well behaved. They'll run away. I spent half an hour trying to get them out of the house 3 nights ago. Grant is saying, I'd love to see a follow-up that talks about how they would approach the build in hindsight. Well, we're going to do that, Grant. We're going to have a wash-up, a debrief after this in 10 minutes' time, so you can see maybe what their regrets.
I have some regrets.
They're big regrets. Regrets, I've had a few. Oh, we got a great comment here. So, Tammy, we're always feeding cats. That's the deal. The cats need.
Interesting. The gallery with the images can't center them. That would be nice.
Can you not?
You have to do it individually.
Are you doing?
I don't know if a gallery is the right
Yeah, I think.
block to use here. Probably not.
Yeah, I think I would have gone.
Just columns.
Or row, actually. I think maybe.
Row blocks.
Row block.
All right. Let's see. Can you ungallery a gallery?
I mean, I would stick to it because we were approaching sticky nav time.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you. If you don't have to do a sticky nav, but honestly.
Okay.
Fardeen,
Go to that header.
Hey?
Let's go to the header.
Go to the header.
Is there some way to actually get the alpha channel of the video to show up? For me, it's just black.
Yours isn't previewing. Maybe it's just lagging. Mine took a heartbeat.
Yeah, the video is showing, but it's not. The transparency is not
it's
there. But
12:50 a.m. here in India. I was about to sleep, and I see a notification from Jamie. It's great to see you.
Let's change.
Spend many happy times in India. Great to see you from India.
Template.
One of my favourite places in the world.
Okay.
So Kim's gone to the header. She's now going to... This is going to be quite interesting, actually.
I don't always like using the site logo block. Do you guys?
Yeah, I do.
Like, it's good to have set it, but as a block.
You just added an image.
I'm talking about using the site logo block instead of using a image block when you're doing a header image. If you guys have opinions about that.
I generally use the site logo block. What issues do you have with it?
I think once it gets set, then it's like it feels like it's meant to be an icon or a square block rather than like a larger one. And then it's like, oh, it uses it as the site icon. So this site isn't square, obviously.
Yeah. You got 8 minutes 50 left. What theme are you using? Catalina?
This is 2024.
I hope so. They're both using the 2024 default theme. That's what they're doing. Franco says, "Slow down, guys. I can't follow you." Yeah, they are incredibly fast, but they're against the clock. I mean, I would do.
I had the other page open when I. Seems my back.
What I would do with this is go and rewatch it and slow it down. On YouTube, you can watch it at half pace. We need more likes, please. If you can hit the like button. You've got 8 minutes left. Has anyone got a sticky nav working?
No. You do? I didn't even do it yet. Okay.
Maybe is yours working? Can I see? Sorry. Oh, yeah. He's
It's
in.
not changing color, but it is.
No, I mean that was a forlorn hope. I think that was, in the time, that was a crazy thing to ask you. 7 minutes 45 left. Okay, so Scott has said, what are the rules on the tools that they can use for the challenge? And far or close is that? Okay, we'll ask them that afterwards. We won't ask them the first bit. The first bit is they can use any tools they like in 30 minutes. The only restriction is they've got 30 minutes. They can hand code it. They can use page builders if they want to. Absolutely anything. It's up to them. But today they are both choosing to use the 2024 theme and the block editor, or Gutenberg, as some
I'm
people.
going to use my, it says view site here. So that little computer thing gets disabled when you, okay, cool.
Yeah, I will put a link to an InstaWP site that I've set up at the end of this contest. So if you want to have a go yourselves, it's got all the images uploaded and the videos, everything pre-installed, so you can have a go at it. Right, 6 minutes 38 to go. Dave Dan.
I'd be screaming more.
Dave Dan says, do they have to install plugins in that 30 minutes? Yes. Do they have to install plugins in that 30 minutes if they want? Yes, they do. You're penalized for time if you install plugins.
Mine's not sticking.
Have you made it
Not a
sticky?
professional at stickies. I know that you have to put it outside of something else that's
You make
anchored?
you put it you group it and make the group. Oh, I shouldn't be telling you this, but you normally
Oh, that's okay.
you normally group it and make the group sticky. Love Gianfranco says, love these challenges, learning a lot from the ghost. Yeah, it's incredible.
It doesn't like me.
Right, 5 minutes 43 to go.
No, we
No
must
pressure.
have more time. I'm not a person who can leave something incomplete. You feel that way?
That's my family.
All right, there she goes.
Thank you, Grant. Yeah, we do need more likes. Come on, guys, please hit that like button. They're doing
All right,
incredible
she's
stuff.
sticky. I like it. I like it. I don't like my logos. I'm going back to my logos, I think, unless I should try that pink block at the bottom and take my logos out. It's probably not that interesting to make a gallery as it is to do that other
Yeah,
block.
I'll get the pink. The
me
pink's
just
going to have
go.
more effect.
Nope. we're not
Let's
doing
go to Fabian. Hey, he's doing great stuff there.
Yeah, the one thing that bugs me that I'm not able to get is actually the video here is showing up, but I've tried both the cover block and the video block and the background option, but the actual black border, which is supposed to be the alpha, is not transparent, so it's not.
Okay, that's probably me.
I'm going to look at that later.
That's probably the way I saved out the video, so don't worry too much about that.
So we'll just have to imagine it.
Yeah,
actually
imagine it
having-
doesn't have that horrible black border. Right, that's fine.
Even bigger than
You won't
I
be
expected.
penalised for that. That's incompetence on my part.
I do have
Right,
a page.
that's 4 minutes to go.
No.
4 minutes to go.
This is so intense. We're just all going to fall to the floor and have a glass of wine after this,
Yeah,
right?
I'm going to start a poll.
Is that a video?
Okay.
Especially at 9 p.m. You might just go to bed, actually. Just let the... Why is it slow to load? All right, so what is this video called?
I'm starting a poll. Sorry, guys. Here we go. Okay.
Premiere poster. Alpha Premiere. Here. Is that it? I only have not the site open.
Okay, the poll is live. Cast your votes to who you think has done the better job. It's not a popularity contest as well. It's just on the work. I think they've both done amazing. Yeah, I agree. This is a great teaching tool. Although they are going a bit fast. I've never seen anyone work so fast. It's frightening.
That's why Jason, my husband, was like, "You should do this. You work so fast." I was like, "I can see." I won't have the icon for this. What are you a video of?
Right, 2 minutes 28 to go.
I don't know if that's even there. No, I don't think that's videos there. So we're just gonna leave you there. I'm talking to my webpage, people. Oh no, look how horrible my sticky looks. Hold the horses. Hold on.
What's happened to it?
It's not there. Okay, she's better. But look at my hand. I don't know how to make my hand feel better. My hand is just not happy.
Let's have a look at your hand. It's kind of cut off.
Yeah. I'm tempted to hack it, but I also think there is a right way to do this. There's a
You've
right
got
way.
1 minute 43 to go.
Okay.
Andy Townsend. Andy Thousand. Andy Thousand. That's a great name, Andy. How long did it take to get this good? How long have you been WordPressing, Kim?
15 years.
Fabian?
All the years. I don't know.
Fabian? How long?
I want to take this hand out of
I
here.
think I started in 2012.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, we got some pros.
I'm going to fix this a little.
Okay, we're approaching the 1 minute to go.
Is there a countdown?
That is, 1 minute now. You've got 1 minute to go. So finishing up now. Whatever you can do to make the biggest impact. Brenda's come in and said, I'm comforted Kim also talks to her WP pages as she works. Is that common? Do people talk to their websites as you're building it?
Sure.
Sure, why not?
You can't do that. It would be nice to select multiple, you know? Maybe there's a shortcut to this.
Okay, cast your votes. You've got a minute left to cast your votes. And then we'll have a debrief. But it's been awesome, guys. You've done amazing. Carlos says, can you show which changes we can do on the mobile phone menu for 2024 theme? Change colors on mouse over.
Oh, you can't copy.
It's a good question. There's not a lot of... I'll put that back up.
That'd be
Yeah,
nice.
you can't really do much at the moment. There's a good plugin, though, called Twentig, which is free, which I've covered on my YouTube channel before, where you can actually change hover colors pretty easily without having to dive into CSS. Oh, God. Hold on. We finished. Sorry, guys.
More
That's it.
time.
Stop,
Bonus
please.
time.
I completely lost. Stop. Hands up, please. Hands up. That was amazing. That was absolutely. Good. Well done,
That was
everyone.
fun.
Amazing. Right. So I'm going to get you just to show the front end of your sites quickly, and we'll start with Kim. Do you want to, so if we look at the front end, see what we've done, and then
Okay.
we'll do both of you, and then we'll dive into the back end quickly just to see how you've done it. So show us the front end and talk us through what you think.
For sure.
Yeah, that
So
was
we
great.
have,
Oh, that was great. Sorry, Karen.
except for my hand missing, there's a mysterious dipping into something.
Yeah.
We have a few video in the cover block backgrounds, some poor social proof of logos, and then a few sections. This isn't transparent like the example site is. It's still in a video player.
Yeah.
And I added that one quick at the end. No footer work here.
No, we didn't need to do that anyway, so that's fine.
Thank you for the navigation. That was really probably a 5-minute time saver.
Yeah. How do you feel about that? You content with your work? I mean, it was amazing.
I am. I want to figure out the best mix of block nesting to get that cover hand to kind of exist as a background that limits itself to the height of the outer block
Yeah.
it's in. So maybe we can all brainstorm that, or maybe Fabian had a better approach.
Yeah. Right, Fabian, do you want us, let's just share your screen. Do you want us to talk us through it now?
Sure. I actually think mine looks better in the editor than it does in the front end, which is always fun.
Cute.
But yeah, I have most of the sections here for the video. This is not kind of aligned over to the side, but have
Interesting.
those elements. Then the trusted by, this section here,
Yeah.
that little gap, and then stop
You
right
both
around
went
here.
on. Okay, cool. And so how happy are you with that? It looks pretty good.
Definitely always one more time, but it is. I'm pretty happy with the overall.
Yeah, it's pretty
How
good.
far I
Right,
got.
let's switch to Kim. Can you just go into the editor, Kim, and just talk us through?
Or do you want to see? I think I did most of my work in the page,
Yeah,
the
that's
post
fine.
editor. So I'm
Well,
going to go
maybe
into.
just show us how you did the sticky nav, because that'll interest. I think that'll interest people. You
Okay.
got the sticky nav working, didn't you? Show us that first, quickly.
So the hierarchy of my header template is
Okay.
there's a group block that wraps. I stickied everything, and I didn't have to.
Yeah.
I think I angrily stickied everything. But if you get into the actual element, there's an outer row block that has justification so the elements push themselves to each edge. That's so that the login and try for free buttons are pushed to one side, and then our other row, that's the logo and our nav, is grouped in its own row block that condenses itself to left justification. So that's these guys here. So the image and the nav are in their own
Yeah.
row, and then both of the elements are pushing themselves to the outer edges of the window, of
Okay.
the content width, not of the window.
And then you made the top group block sticky. No, hold on. Yeah. Oh, did you? Yes, you did.
Yes.
Cool. Okay.
So that
And just
in the
jump.
builder
Sorry.
itself. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. And then just jump into the actual. So that's the template, right? So and then you created this as a page. Cool. Okay.
hmm In my page, I just put a spacer block because I had edited the template to take some things out, so it kind of was needed.
Okay.
I did use a group with that background image, but I'm not happy with how the sizing of it is. So I don't know if I do.
Yeah, on that
fixed
section,
width.
I used fixed width to something like
Cool. All right.
I think 500 pixels or so, and then on the focal point picker, if you actually move the focal point to the lower right corner, then it moves it to that lower right corner of your group, and that's kind of how you can make the sizing work for that.
See, two work better than one. We could have built this together.
Yeah, and then just go down the page a little bit.
Sure. So H1, you only want one of those on each page. I did make this center, these three parts a stack, which lets me control vertically how they're spaced,
Yeah.
and also put spacing on the side of it. I did a heading and some columns for these videos, which each of them are their own cover block. And then I have an H2, probably should have been an H3 hierarchically
Yeah.
for good structure there. This hover item, it has a transparent white background group on it. And
Okay.
then I started fuddling with these logos. I didn't get too far, so I'm not going to talk about that. I think someone else on this speed build had a better approach. And then this is a group block also with kind of paragraphs surrounding
Okay.
an H2.
That's cool. Great. All right, Fabian, do you want to show us your behind the curtain?
Sure, behind the curtain, I think header, we don't have to talk about anything. I did exactly the same thing as you, Kim. So it's a couple of rows nested in a group that has position sticky.
Yeah.
And then the actual content, use that method for kind of the background image that has a fixed size, and then moving the focal point to actually position it in the corner. For both this element right here and for the actual logos here, use the grid block, which is experimental in Gutenberg right now, but
Yeah.
is super useful for this kind of stuff. And what I like about it is that the actual kind of, you're not setting, kind of in this auto mode, you're not setting the number of columns, but instead you're setting the minimal column width. And that means that if I open the site here on the front end and actually go into, the responsive, always here, develop, there we go, responsive mode. If I look at these, kind of, you can see that it automatically wraps, and the number of columns or the number of rows automatically adjusts, and that's really nice when you use kind of the grid block and those options
So that grid block, you installed the Gutenberg plugin to get
Yes.
all of that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that is in the Gutenberg plugin today. And the various images in here are all kind of have a fixed width and height, and then are set to contain, so that regardless of how large the image is, it doesn't scale out kind of larger than that, and make sure it's always contained. And then again, these sections that pretty much always, whenever I stack stuff like this here, it's nested in a stack that has its justification set to stretch the items, so they're all filling up the entire width.
Yeah.
And then the content in here is just arranged.
It's awesome, guys. You did amazing work. Really, that was just incredible to watch. So well done. I'm not going to award a winner. It's pretty close on the poll. I think you both had.
Shaking hands virtually.
You both did
Good
amazing
game.
stuff. So well done. Thank you everyone for tuning in. That was amazing. We're having a break next week. There's no competition, but when we come back, we are going to have
Clash of Titans.
Clash of Titans. Let me just show you.
Not me.
Yeah, not me. So when we come back in 2 weeks' time, let's move me out of the way. Hold on. Oh, hello. Oh, goodness me. I want to get rid of me. I can't make myself small enough. I think if I remove me, you're not going to hear me. Anyway, we've got Nick Diego and we've got Brian Gardner coming up in 2 weeks' time. So that'll be a fun competition as well. But thank you everyone for watching. That was amazing. Again, round of applause for our competitors. It was astonishing to watch. You just did amazing stuff. So we'll see you in 2 weeks, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Any final words, Kim?
This is not the way, we talk about this isn't the way you build websites, but I think it's pretty cool. And it's a tool that, as someone that doesn't use other page builders, I found the block editor very easy to acclimate to.
Yeah.
So I think give it a shot. If you haven't in a while, it's worth a revisit.
Cool. I mean, you did amazing. Fabian, final words to you?
Yeah, I feel like this is fun. This is a fun way to showcase how far things have gotten. Of course, this is not how I would start to build a site for a client today. And I think Brian actually mentioned after last week that maybe him or I or together, we should do a write-up of how we would actually approach a site like this for one of those kind of more complex site builds, which I think would also be interesting. But this is super fun and kind of just showcasing how far we've gotten.
Yeah, cool. Well done both. It was just incredible to watch. So thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you live in 2 weeks. Love you. Have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye-bye.